Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning. There's gonna be no background music. Just stick with me. Embrace me. Bear witness to me. This is one of the best chapters that I have read all year. Let me say that one more time. This is one of the best chapters that I have read all year. No one saw this coming. No one saw this coming. Fujitora was at the coastline the last time we saw him. He heard something with hockey, probably, and was able to go from there to here, and was able to block Zoro's sword strike from hitting Don Flamingo. The Marines right now are on full pursuit mode of Luffy, Kinemon, and Zoro. This is the most surprising part of the entire chapter. For this part, I need a beer. Sanji, Brook, run in. To Big Mom. Are you fucking... Like, I'm just sitting at my chair. And I'm like, wait, hold on, wait, pause. No way. This big bitch? No. Am I going crazy? Tamago, Peckham's. Big Mom wants in. She wants a piece of the pie. She probably got wind of Flamingo's resignation, not really knowing or not knowing the truth that Flamingo had actually swayed the world government using his power, using his status as a Tenryubito. And that was a false alarm. That's why Cypher Pole Aegis Zero, CP0, came in there and informed the country, no, everything's okay. That was a mistake. That was an error on our part. Only Dressrosa at this point in time knows that. The news has not spread across the world. Big man. Not Kaido. The entire time, eyes were on Kaido. And out of nowhere, Big man. Yeah. Capitalize. Oh, what? Dovy's down? And her ship is huge. And Caesar Clown is their target at this point in time. And according to Caesar Clown, he swindled Big Ma'am. Why the fuck would you swindle Big Ma'am? Why the fuck would you swindle Big Ma'am? He swindled Big Man out of some money, probably a lot of money, for his research. So, let me tell you something, right, man? Flamingo had to have known. He had to have known that Caesar Clown had swindled money from Big Man in order to get funds for his research. Now, I'm pretty sure that he felt safe if he was backed by Kaido. But once you resign, once the world gets the letter that you have resigned as Shichibukai, shit's gonna hit the fan. I just never thought that one of the biggest turds in the world would hit the fan. Big Ma'am is coming in. And she's coming in with full force. And it had Sanji and the Sunny Go not been there, she would have wind up at Dressrosa. So once Big Ma'am hops on, fuck the dwarves, fuck Dofi, fuck the toys, fuck the Coliseum, it's Big Ma'am time. And if you're not on board, you're gonna get eaten. That is a stroke of luck for everybody. And Sanji wants to counter Big Ma'am. Sanji, I love you, dude. But what are you doing? What do you fire back on Big Ma'am? Never. I wouldn't even consider it. It's whole ass mode. And I mean, they're gonna do something. They need a coup de burst. They need to get the fuck out of there. Real quick. They need to somehow lose. Like, lose their ship. Lose her ship. And the thing here is that her ship can, like, sing and, like, look at you. It's like it's alive. Like it's a human being. And it's just staring down the Sunny Go. And it's weird. And I'm starting to think that it's a ship that's eating, like, a devil fruit. You know how, like, there's swords that eat devil fruits, and guns that eat devil fruit, that kind of stuff? Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. It's a ship that's eating a devil fruit. Because if it's the other way around, well, then again, I don't know, because if that was the case, then how could it float? How could it move about on the sea? It would lose its power and sink. So, I don't know, man. Maybe it's the soul of the ship, with the merry-go and the soul, and like the soul, it could communicate. I mean, it's very, at this point in time, I'm not too sure. But all I can say is that I do like the fact, I love the fact that Sanji and the others are now still going to Zou. They weren't going to because they were going to go back and assist Luffy and others with Dofi. But now it's like, fuck it. Alright? No. That was a huge problem. And the problem is Big Mim. She's coming in and she's hungry. And she wants her sweets. Does Flamingo owe her sweet? Oh no. Fuck. No. Dofi. Fuck. Alright. I mean, no, I don't think so. Because they want Caesar Clown. They want Caesar Clown. That's what they want, alright? Fuck. Oh no. Don't owe her sweets. Please, not a good move. coming there personally. Shit. All right. Okay. Now let me backpedal. All right. At the beginning of the chapter, what we saw. First of all, the whole thing about the Kairoseki on the rails, I thought was weird. It threw me off. I'm like, really? Kairoseki? Random. But apparently the bars made out of Kairoseki. And Zoro can't cut them. I mean, Law could because Law has his room, and anything within his room gets like negated in power or durability. It doesn't matter how durable you are, you get cut regardless. But Luffy right now is like running alongside the rails trying to find an exit. And remember, like his initial goal was to get the Mera no Mi. Well, you can scratch that. That's not important anymore. And then basically Trafalgar Law is his main concern right now. Because the primary focus is still Don Flamingo. Because they have 2 of his 3 cards. 2 of the 3 things that he wants. He still wants Momonosuke for some odd reason. We don't know why. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the whole dragon thing ability. He wants Caesar Clown for obvious reasons. Smile. To keep Kaido in check. So if you can keep Kaido in check, then you can counterbalance Big Man. And if Kaido's no longer in check, well then Big Man is going to come in. That means that Don Flamingo could possibly have had 2 Yonko hunting him. He would have died. He would have died. He would have died real quick. You give him a week at most. Stops. Then Big Man or Kaido, they're going to come in there. Alright. The thing here. So maybe that's the reason why he was so afraid. Because he was afraid of not only just Kaido coming in, but also Big Man coming in. Maybe that's the reason why he was so horrified. Because it's very... I just find it so surprising that a man of his caliber would be so afraid of just one dude. Now, mind you, Kaido probably has like other dudes with him, like a whole slew of very powerful top tiers. I'm just saying that all of a sudden, when Big Man comes to the picture, it really makes you think. It really does. But Big Man, at this point in time, Caesar Clown, because again, if Caesar Clown dies, because she wants Caesar Clown, and if she gets Caesar Clown, that means that Don Flamingo has no more merch, which means Kaido's gonna be pissed. So it's like a weird circle of just mishaps and bad positions for Flamingo. Flamingo is not getting he's getting the short straw every time. Every time. So it's fascinating. It really is how things are playing out. But now, here's the thing I want to talk about, right? People are saying how Zoro, he's gonna, do a lot better than Flamingo. We never saw. Zoro actually takes on Fujitora. And it's not really take on, it's more like Zoro gets murked by Fujitora. Again, it was impressive because Fujitora, the last time we saw him, he was, he levitated his battleship on like this rock off the coast of Dressrosa. And then I think he heard like gunshots somewhere, or he heard something. And apparently he was able to go over from where he was to where Don Flamingo is in like a few seconds. Furthermore, Don Flamingo obviously saw that coming because he turned the other cheek towards Zoro and didn't care. So there's some observation hockey going up here. Like, I mean, a lot of it's going on here, especially in the case of Fujitora. Just a bunch of Ken Bone Sugar hockey. This is good beer. Now, Kinemon. There has to be some kind of Wano Kuni thing going on there too. Alright? Because he wants Momonosuke for an odd reason. Now again, I'm gonna assume it's a dog fruit that he ate. But also it could be because of Wano Kuni ties. Because he still has his friend, I forgot his name. Like Kanjiro or something like that. And Kinemon himself is still, he's not targeted by the Marines. Zoro is. But the thing here is that there has to be, I believe that there is some kind of Wano Kuni tie to all this too. Now what is exactly, I'm not too sure. But there has to be some kind of connection here. Now, what I do find impressive is that Zoro, and here's the thing that I did notice about Fujitora's power, his gravity. Once Zoro actually cuts him, or he strikes, he blocks a slash. Zoro's sunglasses like start to break apart before he gets pulled down to that pit. But notice how the pit was like, if you can assume it was all rock, and all of a sudden it becomes a hole. So that means that the entire bedrock underneath that area had to be crushed before the hole appeared. So Fujitora is like wastelanding areas, like very, very deep areas. Very easy. Zoro did counter, and I'll give him that. Very impressive. A very impressive counter. And, of course, he blocked it because, again, he could hear, and he blocked the flying cut. The air slash, whatever you want to call it. And Kinemon did get kicked by, yeah, I believe it was a kick. At first, I thought that it was like a string slash. No, it looks like a kick because we saw like his leg go up, Flamingo. And Kinemon was able to actually bypass it. And right now, Frankie actually communicates to Sanji, tells him, yo, like, you can't bring Big Man here. You can't do that. Because if you do, everything is going to turn to shit. And he's absolutely right. If you bring Big Man here, fuck plans. Plans are done. Plans are over. It's Big Man time. So, I do like Zoro, I do like Kinemon, and I do like Fujitora, Flamingo doing their thing. That was very cool to see. And it looks like initial goals. So, my thing is that Luffy, he's fighting the Coliseum to get the Merry Nomi. You're a pirate. Do what pirates do. Just steal it. Take the Merry Nomi and be on your damn way. Just do that. Because right now, Luffy is still in the Coliseum. And it appears as if like he's trapped there in the Coliseum. Otherwise, while there be Karasaki, bars on the wall. So my thing here is that he may run into the other Don Quixote members who are gonna stop him, like Dillinger, like the other guys right there, and in the Coliseum. Like Diamante may come in there and stop him, and he may have to team up with Bellamy because Bellamy, he just found out that Dillinger was gonna kill him after he tried to take out kill Luffy. So it's there's so many dynamics, there's so many options that Oda can go from here, and it's kind of scary. Especially when you throw in the whole Wano Kuni and the Big Ma'am, and I think that now, because Kaido is still somehow in the mix of all this, but Big Ma'am is now the primary focus of Yonko when it comes to all the Yonko. Big Ma'am, because she's here. She's here. She's in. You thought that she was the furthest away from the storyline. Because, again, Shanks, Blackbeard, they've always been the main storyline. That's obvious. And then she comes in a little bit with the whole thing about Tamago and Peckhams. But she's actually here. She's in. She's hunting down Caesar Clown. Sanji wants to counter. I mean, that's obviously like the biggest part of the chapter. Big Ma'am coming in there. And now, when it comes to Luffy, when it comes to Kinemon and Zoro, they are going to beat the shit out of Flamingo. That's their goal now. To save Law and beat Flamingo. So now this arc has turned into a rescue arc, pretty much. It has. And it's pretty much turned out to be like, well, not be like, but one of the main goals now appears to be like Robin and, back in Enies Lobby. Because Law, he's now captured by Flamingo, then he saved Law. But the side group is going to go and take out the factory, but Lao G's already there. And I'm starting to wonder if Cypher Pole is, CP0, are they still there? Are they still, like, just hidden somewhere waiting? And then, like, once Zoro or Frankie or Robin, like, they do something, we're going to see Ron Kex all over the place. Like, I don't know. Like, there's so many factors, so many variables. It's crazy. It's like, who the fuck? Oda. This is a fantastic chapter. I dig this chapter heavy. I really do. I mean, highest chapter rating I give. And the reason why it's so good is because now they're going to Zoe. The sense of danger is astronomically high at this point in time. And the thing here, I mean, despite the fact that it's One Piece and people hardly die, that's true. But I'm worried about the country itself. I'm worried about Dressrosa. I'm worried about Sanji and the others, because people have been saying that there will be, because I did hear a rumor that there's going to be a crew death. People were saying Brook. I was like, it's too early for Brook to die. What? So, and I, of course, like, dismissed that completely. But I'm seeing Big Man now. I'm like, fuck. Oh, shit. I don't know. I mean, if Brook did die, fuck. Sanji, no. If Sanji died, no. You wouldn't see me for a fucking month. Period. If Sanji died, you would not see my ass for a month. The thing here is that where the story's going right now, no one knows. You can make your theories. You can make deductions based on what we've seen before. But you don't really know how things are going to pan out. And that's what I kind of, that's what people really like about One Piece, where Oda will throw in like this huge, massive curveball that throws everyone off. And now you're just confused as to where the story can go. Because there are so many options available. And there are still unknown factors in this entire arc. Like Cypher Pole Zero. And why he wants Momonosuke. And so on and so forth. So, I'm done. The chaptering, again, it is the highest possible rating, yo. And I'm signing out. Be sure to, of course, rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. And I will see you guys later. I'm surprised I'm not, like, bouncing around and shit. Like, normally, I'd be, like, hopping around and, like on the bed and, like, doing, like, high kicks like I'm Bruce Lee. Buy some nunchucks and, normally I'll be doing that, but I am pretty tired today. Because next week is CEP week, so, gotta study. It's unfortunate because if I had no work to do, oh my god. I'll be on top of that bed doing high kicks. Like I'm fucking Sanji. Like, yeah! Alright, but I'm done. Can't anything. Rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And I will see you guys later. Oh! By the way, before I forget, I'll do another quick video tonight about it. But basically, tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday, the 6th of December, I'm going to do a One Piece only live stream. Okay? I'll do another quick vid tonight, and I'll let you guys know. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a nice day.